Cheated the bottomless pit of death, at least 2 more deaths. No. There might be one here. No. Might need to come back later to get something. I will worry about that later then. Oh! Instant death! Wow! I did not know that would instantly destroy me. Holy shit. Yep, spikes. Annihilation. Now he knows how Mega Man feels. Leave me alone. Damn spikes. 2 doors I could take. Down here. Usually find that there's more stuff underground to explore. 17. Oh, look, I guarantee you. Oh. Oh, no, that's a bottomless pit for sure. I learned my lesson. And there's spikes, but there's something over there floating. That's red. I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going over there. Guys with the shields are dead. I'm going to kill them. Decapitation. There we go. This looks very Castlevania. This bridge. Oh, look, that's even more Castlevania right there. Beat Ghostbusters today? A fine game to beat.
Indeed, sister of mine.
Who's this dude following
Our
me?
encounter is approaching.
Sister of mine.
The miracle will protect me. I did not need your protection this time.
I wonder if they're going to pull a Samus in the character I'm playing as a
Leave
woman.
me alone.
What happened to Grant Dynasty and Castlevania, and why wasn't he in the Netflix series? In the official lore, Trevor beat him, brought him back as a human, and then he helped them beat Dracula, and then he helped... What I mentioned in the series, in the timeline series, was pretty accurate to the lore. He was rich, and he helped the people of the country rebuild. And that's pretty much it. Why he wasn't in the Netflix series is because the writer Warren Ellis doesn't like Grant as a character. He doesn't know how a pirate... Although the whole pirate thing was a mistranslation, he's more of a thief than anything. Or was a noble thief, and then he became a rebel fighter against Dracula's forces. But the Netflix series, yeah, there's no story reason for him not to have been in it. The real reason was that the writer doesn't like him as a character and didn't know how to write a pirate into the lore. Even though you don't... First of all, you can say he was an ex-pirate. He didn't have to be a pirate. But, I mean, yeah, there were ways to write him into the lore. It was a preference thing, for sure. I think Netflix series is saving Grant for their original chapters. Well, and also the Adi Shankar, the producer, I actually watched an interview with him online. And they asked him about Grant, and he said that, which leads even more credence that he's the guy at the end of Season 2. He said that Grant is in the universe. We just haven't explored his character yet, but he's there. That's all he really said, but, I mean, I think that more than proves that that's the guy at the end. Which franchise would you like to see crossover? Like in video game form? I don't know. Actually, I do know. Marvel and DC. I want a fighting game made by NetherRealm Actually, you know what? Let me take it back. I want 2 fighting games made by NetherRealm Studios. I want Mortal Kombat. Wait, why am I saying Mortal Kombat? I want Marvel versus DC. Call it Injustice. I don't know. Injustice 3. Freaking crossover of worlds. Whatever. Make an Injustice style Marvel versus DC. And then I also want another fighting game by NetherRealm Studios, which is all horror movie monsters, like Terrordrome. I want then all movie monsters fighting each other in a big fighting game. Mortal Kombat proved it could be done. I can't imagine what the licensing issues would look like, though. The guy at the end was a slaver, but I couldn't help but feel bad for him, like no one deserved that. I mean, the guy was a complete asshole, though. Like, and as an audience, we know Isaac was pure evil, so, you know, whatever. Fuck that guy. But from a outside point of view, like, Grant, he just found some random stranger in the desert and was basically just gonna murder him. Like, so Grant was, if that is Grant, I'll say, if that's Grant, they're representing him as just a really cold-blooded, like, thief and killer. But that's no different than what the Netflix series has already done. It's already made so many drastic changes from the lore. It would be Ultimate Injustice. I would do that name. Wonder who the bad guy would be, though. I don't know. I don't know if I would want it in the Injustice universe, though. Like, because I would want, like, at least not in the... I don't want the Superman, you know, evil Superman in the Marvel thing. You know, I would want them to go back to the regular DC universe. I wonder who the villain would be. The villain would have to be some kind of crazy fusion if we want to go the classic crossover route. Like, because, like, it has to be a fusion of 2 villains, one from each side. So who could it be? They've already done Shao Kahn and Darkseid. I wouldn't want to see Darkseid fused with someone. They already did that. So who could it be that could bring the Marvel and DC universe together that's not Darkseid? Maybe... And not Galactus, because he was already a Marvel vs. Capcom. What do you guys think? Ooh. Oh, hell yeah, this is increasing my speed. Lex and Doctor Doom. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Doctor Doom, definitely. He's never been a final boss, so I would say that's okay. Stan Lee, Vandal Savage and Doctor Doom. I don't find Vandal Savage that interesting, though. I think Doctor Doom... Actually, you know what? Hold on, I got one. You know what episode of Justice League was amazing? When Justice League Unlimited, I think it was? Or regular Justice League, I don't remember now. But whenever Lex Luthor fused with Brainiac. How about fusing Lex Luthor and Doctor Doom? That would be cool. I think I would like to see that. And that would be a Marvel versus DC cross. See, man, why haven't they done this? These companies need to get together and make it happen. Ultron and Brainiac? That would be cool, but I would say that's against the rules, because we already had Ultron in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. He already fused at Sigma. It's got to be someone we haven't seen before as a final boss. I want Red Skull in it for sure. Well, he was the bad guy and in one of in the Marvel movies, so I mean anyone in the Marvel movies, you know Marvel would want to put them in the game for sure. That's how Marvel operates. Like, oh, they were in the movies, put them in the games. Hey, Mekel, what's up, man? I'm loving this game, man. I think you would like this game, actually. I'm surprised you don't have it yet, or do you? It's really good, dude. It's very Castlevania inspired. You'd like it. You've acquired small bead of red wax. What are these candles? Keep finding them. What kind of roster would you want? Well, it's probably easier if I say what roster I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want them just to fill in a bunch of MCU characters, because that's the problem I had with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. It was leftover characters recycled from Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and then characters that were popular because of the movies. Yeah, sure, you had some other ones in there, but not much, you know. I want them to have a lot of, like, underground characters. That's what I want. Let's see what's in here. Brie Larson should be the main villain. I don't mean Captain Marvel. Just the actress? That's ridiculous.
Let us be captive.
Oh.
Behold what I present, trust me. For I...
A forbidden key that was guarded by the eldest brother of the Brotherhood, but was lost, thus forever sealing the chamber and opened? Sure. I'm sure that'll be important. Doomsday and Atrocitus? Those are both DC, though. It has to be a Marvel and DC fusion.
What I am offering you here, and may my...
I love Atrocitus. There's no trace of Necro left, but it retains blah blah blah, creates fervor. I think I'll save my money.
And may my...
After you beat the first boss? Oh, what? That's what the key's for? The door at the beginning? Oh. Damn, that's far away, though. I'm gonna have to wait till I can teleport around or something. Doomsday Abomination. Yeah, but, I mean, if you think about it, they're both kind of the same thing. You know, they're both just kind of big, strong dudes. I don't know how well that would work. Oh! Holy shit. Nope. Can't block that? Can't block that. What the hell's block good for in this game? Can't block shit. Loki and the Joker? No, I'm so tired of the Joker. Yeah, he would be in the game as a character. I definitely don't want to see him as the final boss. Definitely not. I still stand by the Doctor Doom and Brainiac fusion. What would it be called? Doctor Brainiac, Doomiac. I don't feel there's a proper name for him. Nope. Kaioken times 10! Hey, Xeonblade, welcome. Superboy Prime in the Void. Yeah, that could be a thing. Does Marvel even use the Void anymore? I feel like they never mention that anymore. Or the Sentry. Ooh. Invisible Wall. You're not the only one tired of Joker. I don't care how good it is. I have no desire to see Joker movie. I still want to watch it. I wanted to watch it this weekend. I just didn't have the time. I'm going to watch it probably next weekend. But as a character, yeah, I'm kind of tired of the character overall. Like, he's just... I don't know. It's always the same shit with him, and then he's just in everything. Carnage and the Joker, they did that in the Batman and Spider-Man crossover comic book. It was really cool. He goes, I think Spider-Man goes to Gotham and tracks down the Joker, and he's teamed up with Carnage. That's cool. Doctor Strange Fate from the Amalgam Con. Was that Doctor Fate and Doctor Strange fused together? Who's this old lady?
Penitent one, do not be...
Mekel says oversaturation. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Now changed.
Too much Joker.
This might be.
This is why, and I've talked about this a million times on stream, but that's why I love Arkham Knight so much. The Joker kind of took a back... He's in it, but he did take a backseat to people like Scarecrow. You know, I love that, because I love the Scarecrow character.
Protection does not cease, so be it.
Oh, is there another boss fight coming? Because she just asked me if I needed help. Uh-oh. You're going to stream Doom 64? When it comes out on PS4. The rating got leaked for PS4. It's definitely coming. Since it's coming on PS4, I'm not going to worry about the Switch version. She's sacrificing her life to help you. Okay. Hey, that was her choice. The only thing with Doctor Doom Brainiac Fusion that's breaking the rule because of Brainiac was in Injustice 2, he was the main villain until you defeated him. Yeah, but they could just easily say it's a different... Like, it doesn't have to be in the Injustice universe. It could just be its own thing. Oh, crap. I hit LB again. Oh, yeah, I can smell a boss fight. It's coming. Here we go. It's gonna be boss in here. Yep, definitely. There's definitely something out of Castlevania right there. Ten Piedad? 10 Piedad. God. Don't start getting crazy. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts! Magic! Hell yeah. Oh, my health! Come on, come on, come on. Yeah! That was too bad. Beat Ten Piedad. He is the father of 10 pies. When are you gonna review Fox Kids? Like the chant, like, what do you mean Fox Kids? Like just overall Fox Kids, or a specific show? Oh, look at that old lady, just doing nothing up. It's a giant sleeping man or statue. By the way, whoever's beating this game, how long is this game? Like, how far into this am I? I didn't even look to see how long this game is. Like, do you guys think it's a 2-stream game or a 3-stream game? How's the difficulty so far? Not bad. I've been hearing that it's incredibly hard. I don't find it harder than any other Metroidvania, Castlevania game. I really don't. It's not an easy game. You'll die plenty, but it's nothing. Kind of over exaggerated from what I've been hearing. It's like extremely punishing. It's really not. You made that look fairly easy. I mean, the previous boss to that was much harder than that one. Maybe 2 streams. Yeah, I figure it wouldn't be 1. I actually, to let you guys in on a little secret, not really secret, just behind the scenes stuff. The original game I had planned for tonight's stream, like a month ago, was Luigi's Mansion 1, the original game. But a lot of you, I know Rogue Dragon, you were one of them, but a lot of you, at least 8 of you, which to me is a lot, were messaging me or telling me on chats requesting Blasphemous. And I was like, damn, alright, people want to see that. I don't regret it, it's awesome. And I still plan to stream Luigi's Mansion.
Have met the visage of
Are you a fan of Ninja Sex Party? I have no clue what that is, to be honest.
You have yet to prostrate before one.
People say everything is hard these days. I agree with that, Mekel. People really do say that. And I don't know, a lot of it's from the game journalists, which everyone knows they just suck at games in general. But I feel a lot of them are from maybe younger gamers that didn't grow up. Because if you grew up in the early 80s or 90s, like, games were punishing just by default. Now it's rare to find a hard game, you know? I feel like they detract people from That's why I'm so curious about Sekiro, because I keep hearing the same thing about that, and I believe it's a hard game, but is it as hard as the internet has made it seem is my question. That's what I'm kind of doubtful on. I want to get it soon.
Of my deep pains.
Look at sewer level, yeah, God. You're making it my fault. I feel the same about Souls games. They're challenging, but they're not that difficult. Nothing compared to those coin-guzzling arcade games. I'm always going to bring up Battletoads as an example. I mean, you can always argue that it's bad game design, but the fact of the matter is, it's brutal. Play Phantasmagoria. It's October. I'll look it up later on, see what the hell it is. I don't know what it is. I saw a reviewer say that Super Metroid is not fun and too hard. Wait, Super Metroid? Okay. I'll say this. Everyone has their opinions. Sometimes an opinion is factually wrong. Saying that Super Metroid is A, not fun, and B, too hard is factually wrong. It's wrong. It's not too hard. You just gotta explore and make sure you're ready for boss battles and learn patterns. but not fun. Like, kiss my ass. Now, I'll give it. I'll accept saying that the original Metroid isn't that fun. Even Metroid 2, because I don't like those games. I know that's not a popular opinion, especially with the second game, but I never found those fun. I actually prefer the remake of both of those games by far. But Super Metroid is one of my favorite games of all time. I think that's my second favorite Super Nintendo game. Wait, I take it back. Third favorite. First favorite is Mega Man X, which is my favorite game of all time, actually. Second favorite... Whoa, that guy farted and exploded. My second favorite game on Super Nintendo is Link to the Past. Then I would say Super Metroid. Opinions can be wrong. They contradict facts. That is true. And what I said is a fact. Super Metroid's awesome. I hate... This is another thing I hate in games, like poison things that you touch and they kill you. Yeah, the original Metroid 1 and 2 are basically obsolete compared to the remake, yeah. And I understand the original idea with Metroid was the fact that you, like, draw your own map and stuff. Which, yeah, cool. I never found that fun when I was a kid. I didn't like having to stop and draw a map on a piece of paper. Like, I like in Super Metroid where instead the game evolved by having, like, an actual mini-map on screen that you can access anytime. And just such a big evolution for that game and that style of game in general. Super Metroid is just... It's a perfect game. I don't find anything wrong with Super Metroid. It really is a perfect game in my opinion. I wonder if I should go back down here and save. Actually, you know what I'm going to? Because I want to explore that area on the right too. Same reviewer said A Link to the Past is terrible and hard to figure out where to go with no two. That dude needs to find a new job. You need to not write about video games. You need to go write about, like... Go do food reviews. Go do food reviews instead. Because reviewing video games is not the job for you. The problem with our game journalists, by and large, that most of them don't want into their niche. Not like when we had fairly enthusiastic press, yeah, in the 90s. It's a very different time. I can't move. I'm getting hit by spikes. I'm trying to get to the save point. Oh, fuck. It's all about rage clicks now. You just described, I would say 80% of big to medium YouTube gaming channels. Which I know, Mekel, you and me have talked about that extensively. But yeah, that's like... I don't know, it's so annoying to me. Just people looking for outrage, look for stuff to be pissed about nowadays. I'm about to die! Fatality. Wait, I think I go back to the save point now. Food reviews, Nube Bowls restaurant. I could just go right. Actually, I can take a straight shot to the right now. Have we ever? By the way, if you guys, Mekel Kasanova in the chat here, if you guys haven't been on his channel, check him out. He does a lot of podcasts with voice actors, Twitch streamers, YouTubers, a lot of people. Well worth it. And he's one of my best friends, definitely. But I will be on his podcast. What did I tell you, Mekel? Probably November, right? Probably first week of November. I've been trying to be on his podcast for months, and it's just being a YouTuber full time is crazy because it's like. There's always something to do. So, like, trying to find time in a week to just, like, detox, I guess. It's ridiculous, man. There's always something to do. I love it, though. I wouldn't trade it for any day job in the world. Oh, look, teleporters. Finally. But where can I teleport to? Albero? Is that the village at the beginning? Man, full-time YouTubing is work, but I love it. Yep. Is it work indeed? It's funny because before I actually went full-time, I was like, cool, I'm going to quit my job and I can go full-time now. I'm going to have all the time in the world to do everything I want to do, and I'll have tons of extra time to play video games. Nope. Nope. That is not how it works. There's always something else. There's always something else. You need a manager of time and schedules. I mean, I don't have a problem with scheduling. I schedule everything myself at the beginning of the month, but it's the amount of work that's like, it's just a lot. So it's important to remember to take breaks, spend time with friends and family. Because if you do YouTube full time, it's easy to lose track of yourself and just go all into the work. And next thing you know, like, you haven't done anything fun for yourself in like a month. I heard one game from 2003 critics said it was bad, but a lot of users loved the game. Am I going the right way to the door? I think I am. Shit, I'm way stronger now. These guys are going down in one hit. Almost. How many parts is your perfect Castlevania timeline? 8-part series. And some parts... Oh, wait a minute. This is a secret. And some parts are going to be shorter than others because they don't need to be as long. I'm not trying to artificially stretch anything out. But I separated it more in terms of how the story makes sense. Like, for example, Simon's getting his own chapter because you guys will see part 3 is going to lead into Simon's life. And part 4 is going to lead into the era of after Simon. Have you ever thought about doing summer vacations? Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the problem. If I do summer vacations, like, YouTube pays the bills, you know? So it's like, if I don't post anything all summer, like, I'm not... I mean, I'll get paid from, like, views from before, but it's going to be, like, a third of what I could make if I actually put new content up. So, yeah, I can take a summer vacation, but I'm going to lose out on potentially being able to pay bills. I mean, big YouTubers can do whatever the hell they want. Like, those YouTubers you see with, like, millions of views and millions of subs, like, they're set for life. A lot of them are set for life, regardless of what they say. That's why, I'll tell you guys, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Being a full-time YouTuber, I know how much YouTubers make. For me, yeah, I make enough to pay my bills, but I'm by no means wealthy. But I pay my bills. Whenever a big YouTuber complains on Twitter or online or whatever that, oh, views are down, YouTube's broken, I might need to go somewhere else. Those motherfuckers, because you can check Social Blade and you can check their views, they're still raking in 5 to 6 figure income. For sure. High number of money. So don't ever let a big YouTuber tell you that they're in trouble because views are low in January, which they are for everybody. You know, they've still got a ton of money in the bank. It's lies to get, like, sympathy points from their audiences. I can't stand that. I can't stand it. It's one of my biggest peeves on this platform. Blood perpetuated in sand. Miracles, truly no one knows the origin of the blood. Okay. Those big YouTubers are also sponsored in a lot of cases. Oh yeah, for sure. And sponsorships, oh my god. That I'm glad you brought that up. Because a lot of times they are sponsored. When you do sponsorships, depending on who you do it with, sponsorships work differently depending on whatever company decides to, like, hey, we're going to pay you make a video about whatever, or mention us for 30 seconds in a video. There are different rates. Some of these big YouTubers are pulling in $100,000 deals for one video, and that's no joke. Like, they actually are for some of these big companies. Hey, Jerry, thank you for the super chat, man. Love your Castlevania timeline vids. The amount of work you've done is insane. Keep it up. Definitely. You will see the conclusion to it, hopefully by the end of the month, as long as nothing gets copyright claimed. But I appreciate that super chat. What does your fiance do? She used to do payroll. Payroll management for, like, small businesses. Oh, damn it. My Predator GIF is really small. Fuck. I'm going to have to change it back to Link. Every time I change it to a Predator one, it's tiny. But my fiance did, like, payroll, like, managing for, like, small businesses. She got paid really well, but she wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and I wanted that for her too, because her job is really stressful, and so now she just stays at home, and I pay the bills, which is what I said, which is why I always say, like, doing YouTube full time, I just have enough to pay the bills. I mean, it's we're working on a single income, so most of my money goes to bills. But at the end of the day, I'm not sitting on my ass in a call center taking phone calls. That's what I care about. But yeah, if you're sponsored, you're paid well, depending on what it is. Yeah, very much so. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So some of these YouTubers, like for example, if you watch H3 Podcast, Casey Neistat was on there, and he said straight out, like, he's had deals that he's actually said no to, because, you know, sometimes a sponsor will reach out to you and it's something that you're like, well, that doesn't fit my channel at all, I'm not going to talk about that. But he said he's had deals for $100,000 that he's turned down. So it's like, but these are the same people that'll bitch when, you know, the month of January or February are a little slow and their ad revenue is down, and they'll be like, and they'll cry to their audience about it. It's like, bitch, you still have probably $500,000 in your bank account. I know for a fact that's true. So yeah, those are the inside secrets that I can offer from my limited knowledge. Is a lot of these YouTubers use that to try to get sympathy points from their audience, or try to manipulate them to giving them money. I always tell you guys that I have memberships and Patreon and donations and whatever, but that's never required. I only ever want you guys to do that if you love the channel, want to see it keep going, want to see more of it, and you want to do that. I'm excited because I'm getting my first package from a viewer in the mail, a friend and fellow YouTuber. Yeah, that's such an awesome feeling, getting stuff in the mail from like I had Dayspring Unit. He's I don't know if he is what his YouTube name is, but that is a viewer I have, and that's their Twitter handle. Where is it? And he sent me Deadpool on Xbox One, because I've mentioned it on stream, and I am going to stream that in November. So I super appreciate things like that. I think it's because of the text that it shrinks. Yeah. That's I'm just going to go back to Link. At least I have Jason. Yeah, my wife was in college around the time her kids were born, so it made sense for her to become a stay-at-home mom. Now that the kids are older, she started working from home. See, our problem, though, aside from her just wanting to be a stay-at-home mom, is we couldn't afford, like, daycare, which, I mean, I don't know how anyone could afford daycare, because we looked into it. It's like, it's like $400 a week? Who the hell can afford that? So it just wasn't an option. So my parents, my children's grandparents, of course, were our free babysitters. But, you know, my parents are in their early 70s. And I feel like they... Hold on. What's this? What did I get? But another thing is, like, they had to watch her kids, like, you know, 5 days a week while she was working and I was doing YouTube stuff. And I was like, you know, I don't want my parents to have to babysit kids all the time for free. You know, they should be enjoying their life and going out places to do whatever they want. So that was another reason my fiance decided not to work anymore. Is just, you know, to being able to take care of the kids while I'm doing my YouTube stuff. If you are a member, you do get those and more. I think I can make another one now. I think I have enough members to make more. Yeah, daycares are expensive. Yeah. And honestly, maybe this is my paranoia as a parent talking. I don't like people watching my kids that I don't know, you know? Because you hear so many scary things about, like, you know, these daycares that, like, someone's, like, physically abusing a child or other kids, like, hurting other kids and the caretakers aren't doing. You hear so many horror stories, and I was like, I don't even want to deal with that. Like, I would rather just keep my kids at home, have family watch them, something like that. It's just, it's so dangerous. It's such a crazy world out there. Are you serious? I didn't know daycare was that expensive. Yeah, no, we looked into daycares, and mind you, we don't live in an expensive area. But daycare, I think the cheapest daycare we found was like $350 a week or something. At least the daycare that was actually reviewed well from other parents, like $350 a week, which... add that up times 4, and that's what you're spending. That's like rent for a house in a month just for babysitting purposes. It's outrageous. Some places are way more than that. That's the healthy kind of paranoia. Yeah, you never know, man. You know, and if one of my kids ever got hurt because of someone else, I wouldn't forgive myself. It's just, and then you're paying for it. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of good daycares, but you just never know. Like, there was in the news, I think it was a couple years back. Thankfully, no one got hurt, but in the news, some, like, drunk driver, like in my area, crashed his car into a daycare. All the kids were outside in the playground, luckily at the time, but imagine if they weren't, you know, like shit like that you can't control as a parent at your house while your kid's in daycare. No, not worth the risk. Too many crummy people getting jobs and all the kids. Yeah, my wife and I have heard too many bad stories in daycares too. Yeah, they happen, man. It's something there to think twice about, you know. Shit, I got hurt by the farting man. Gaseous Maximus. That goes well with the theme of this game. That's his name, Gaseous Maximus. And the Mudmen from Castlevania. Not to be a fearmonger, but I just saw a story that a lady working at a daycare broke the legs of several other kids. Oh my god, like... That's one thing I can't stand. I don't even like reading about that stuff in the news. I really don't. Like, hearing about, like, kids, like, adults physically hurting kids. Like, it's just disgusting. Kids are the most, like, pure, innocent thing. You know, kids don't know racism or evil. They're taught those things. When they're born, they're kids, man. Like, I don't know anyone can do that. You must be in Orlando, I remember that. Yeah, I'm in the Orlando area, so you know what I'm talking about. Yep, someone drove into a daycare. I don't believe anyone got hurt, if I remember the story correctly. No one but the driver, but I could care less about the driver. If you did something like that. Babe, you played Monster Hunter World? I've never played a Monster Hunter game, man. I want to. I never got around to it. Actually, I had the one for the Wii downloaded a while back, but I just never touched it. Tell me, man, I got too many games. Am I going the right way? Also, I worry about nursing homes. Yeah, I mean, nursing homes are the same fears as daycare. It's someone foreign to you taking care of a loved one. That's essentially what it comes down to. And you just never know what people are capable of. First day of preschool, my dad asked how I was. They said I was fast and knew how to open doors. Oh my god. That's terrifying. So you just escape? Speaking of opening doors, like... Oh my god. Like, I have to put the second lock on my door now because my daughter, you know, she recently turned 3. So she's figuring out how to open doors and, you know, all the stuff that you learn growing up. But I'm teaching her not to open doors because sometimes my parents will come over and she'll rush excitedly a door to go open it, which is fine. But then a lot of other times we have, like, Jehovah's Witnesses or, like, salespeople that come ring her doorbell and she goes running to the door and I'm like, no! And I go running towards it. I, like, have to tackle her. She's like, but Abuela's here. And I was like, no, that's not them. And then I have to, like, dodge to, like, hide them, like, on the floor, like commando crawl so they don't see me through the window. I hate solicitations. I need a no solicitation sign on my door. Do you worry about your kids when they're in school? I heard some schools don't do a good job teaching kids and protecting them. Well, my 10-year-old, my son's in school right now, but my 3-year-old's too young. She's not in school, but yeah, I worry all the time, especially with how fucking crazy like, I'm not going to get into the whole gun debate. That's not what I'm going to discuss on this channel because it's too polarizing and people argue with each other for nonsense. But it's just a fact that, like, this country has an insane amount of mass shootings and, like, the whole school shooting with the kids at the elementary school. I think about that all the damn time. Like, because if you're a parent and you have a kid going to school, you're going to think about that a lot, man. You just never know if that can happen in your kid's school. So yeah, it's something that it's scary. It's scary being a parent in America today, because you can't be there all the time, protect your kids, and they really aren't safe in public school. They're just not. So yeah, it's if you ask me if I worry about my kids while they're in school, for sure I do. It's just fucking crazy that I have to think about things like that. Like I remember after one of the recent mass shootings, like, at my kid's school, you could wear, like, red, white, and blue or something. That's, like, the school uniform. You have to wear a certain color shirt. So, and, you know, this might be being overprotected, but I don't give a shit. Like, I got to the point where I started dressing him in, like, clothes that doesn't stand out as much. just in case a crazy person with a gun comes, I don't want to make him stick out like a target, you know? Just as a parent in the United States of America, having to think about that. Like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of country do we live in, you know? Anthony Jordan, thanks for that super chat, man. I appreciate that. Hunters are Battletoads from hell. Resident Evil, yeah. I mean, they're frog-based enemies. They have, like, amphibian DNA. I don't even know where I'm going, man. I feel like I've been traveling forever. You just remind me of the most fucked up PSA by Sandy Hook, for God's sake. Yeah, my kids' school really good, and you know what? I'd rather have them show my ID to prove I'm who I am. Yeah. Any kind of safety or identification things that any school does, like, I'm fine with. When people complain about that, it's retarded, because you're complaining because they're trying to keep your kids safe. I find it insane my area is seriously considering giving teachers guns, like we're skipping body armor. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to get into the politics of the situation, but I think arming teachers is one of the stupidest things that... it's beyond stupid, because, like, my sister-in-law's a teacher. And I get this directly from her. She said none of the teachers in her school want to have to be armed. They don't want, like... You got to think, from a teacher's point of view, they're there to teach. They don't want to learn how to shoot someone or carry a gun in school. Like, what if a gun misfires? What if a kid goes crazy and takes the gun off the teacher? Because, you know, high school kids... I mean, there's high school kids that'll, like, get in fistfights with their teachers. It's ridiculous. It's a stupid idea. I don't know what the solution is. I have no idea. And I'm not going to pretend I do. But I can sure as hell tell you that the solution is not, here, Mr. Phillips, here's a Glock. Like, no, it's not. That's the last I'll say about it. When I was in elementary school, it's really easy for kids to run away during recess. They renovated the school 10 years ago, and now it's completely surrounded by a giant fence. I don't know why I read that. As I was reading it, I read it as it was surrounded by an electric fence. And I was like, wait a minute. These kids are fucking Jurassic Park now? Good lord. Like, you know, it's just giving them a little shock. A little shock to the system. Not arming teachers. Teacher have too much to worry about as that it is. Absolutely. But see, I hear that firsthand because I have a teacher in the family. You know, and this is stuff I hear directly from her. The teachers, most teachers don't even want that. And what if there's like an unstable, like crazy teacher? I'm sorry, there's some teachers that when I went to school, there's some teachers that I would never want them to ever own a gun. Like, some teachers are out of their minds. Like my algebra teacher in high school, whoo, she would have shot up all those students. Oh man, I hated her. I won't say any names, but my algebra teacher in high school she was a nightmare, man. I'll say this, the kid's nickname for her was Leatherface. I remember when I was in high school, my English teacher tried to break up this fight and got punched in the chin and knocked out. The next day, someone left the boxing glove on his desk. Oh, shit. That reminds me, if we're talking high school stories, I think, ooh, we passed 70, guys. We're at 73 viewers now. Drop those likes if you guys are new to the channel. One funny story in high school. Although every time I think about it, I lose my shit laughing. It was my French teacher, and I think I was in 10th grade. She was this old, mean lady that, alright, she looked like someone that was just constantly sweating. She looked like someone that was always, like, that was her permanent state, was sweat. Like, she was just a droopy old lady, very mean, not friendly at all. And she was helping a student with her, like, French workbook or something. And she bent down slightly, and I guess she bent just the wrong way. Rips ass right in another student's face. The room erupted in laughter. I remember it so vividly because it was one of those situations that I ended up getting a referral and got sent out because everybody, after it was quiet, after it quieted down and she went into a rage because everyone noticed, I couldn't stop thinking about it. And the teacher was just looking around the room like this, everyone just waiting to see someone laugh. And I knew she was doing it, and I made eye contact with her. And I made that mistake because right when I made eye contact with her, like, the laugh, I couldn't control it. It just came out. I just burst out laughing. The rest of the class burst out laughing. I'm the one that got a referral, and I had to go to in-school suspension for the day. And it's funny because I told them what happened. They lost it in there too. But like, oh my god, that shit was that was the best like high school memory I ever had. She ripped a loud French fart right there. It just smelled like croissants. Oh man, guy named Steve asked why dogs are gay in my class. Teacher said it was a dominance thing. Kids stand up and scream, "Steve, I dominate you." Well, damn. Oh, I thought that was some. Oh my god, look at this thing. It's got a face on it. Oh! I guess I'm in a new area now. The fuck, we have ugly ass Minotaur people now? It's so quiet here. I want to go down there, but I don't even have time to like... Hold on. I don't have time to breathe. Let me just go down here real quick. Oh, see, no, you see that? That's a death pit. I'm not going there. Shit. Get out of here! I don't have any good high school stories. I don't have that many good ones. I do remember another one. I was in driver's ed. I got in so much trouble in driver's ed because I didn't take that class seriously. I just wanted my what's it called? That waiver where you can skip your permit test if you pass driver's ed. And at least I don't know if that's a nationwide thing. At least in my county, in high school, if you take driver's ed and you pass driver's ed, you don't have to take the test for a permit. You just go and collect it. You know, you still have to take a test, but you don't take the driving portion since you do that in the school. And I remember, like, I wanted to make my friends laugh, so I was doing one of the lessons where you have to drive around the cones, and, you know, it was a full car with passenger and 2 students in the back, so I was like, hey, guys, you want to see something? And I just went, I just purposely ran over every single cone. I lost it. I told the coach that no cone was safe for me. He told me that, those are the words he said. He said that it's not a rodeo and I'm not a circus clown, and then he made me move my desk and sit out in the hallway. But, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was worth it, but... What the hell is that? Why is everyone's head covered here? Yeah, that guy probably would have been more successful if he could see where he was going. He messed up. I had to take the driving test? See, I wonder, I guess it's a county thing. Because we took it at school. I mean, mind you, I graduated high school in 2004, so, I mean, things may have changed since then, I don't know. That's how it was when I was a kid. Well, I went to school. If you did good enough, you get a little piece of paper that gave you a discount on insurance. Oh, I think we got that too. That sounds vaguely familiar to me. Yeah, graduate in 05. Oh, we're both old then. Yep, 04 for me. Whoa, wait, I was not prepared for this. Alright, boss. Your doom is here. If that's a boss. Man, this music kicks ass. Uh-oh. The sister. Beat Perpetua. That's who the other guy was talking about, the sister. I couldn't see what it said down there because the achievement notification blocked it. I hated high school. Everyone does. For the most part. We once had a sub named Miss Jackson. My friend Adam did something stupid and pissed her off. He says, "I'm sorry, Miss Jackson." And then I said, I am for real. I knew that was coming right when I read the first part. Oh, I thought that was a death pit. Never mind. What is that?
O penitent one, we traverse strange roads under the same firmament, with nigh other trade,
Damn thirsty.
nigh other name. My name is Redento, barefoot pilgrim of the Order of the Genuflectors. Prithee, taketh nigh affront in my not looking at thy visage, for we at each moment lean forth, so as not...
I remember my high school was going over how to deal with a shooter, and my principal once said if a shooter got into the room, the glass had to throw their books at him. We didn't even talk about that when I was in high school. There was no need because it wasn't happening every other day.
We are before
It's insane, man. It's fucking crazy.
Bell, erected upside down so that its ring...
It's Saifa from Captain N. Oh no. Get out of here with that. Disrespecting Saifa.
Now Hondo resoundeth in a deep triune moan that travelleth in...
He sounds like Jango Fett.
...broad spiraling circles. My feet wish to cross to the other side of this ancient valley, to move on to the next destination. Oh, my sin.
I'm only a sophomore in high school and graduate in 2022. Everyone's a sophomore at some point. Well, most people. Why do these people speak in riddles and metaphors, right? Like, I can hear what they're saying and I can read what they're saying, but I still don't know what the hell they're saying. That's like how Thor used to talk back in the day. Like, in some version of the character, like, will thy cooketh thy waffles? Like, you know, like that old English language. Oh no, that's a death pit. I'm going this way. I miss when Star Wars was good. Well, here's the good thing about that. Old Star Wars is still around. You could pick up an extended universe book and read it. You could play an old extended universe game. It's still around, so Disney can't come and take it away from you. That's how I like to think about it. Then again, I'm in Canada. School shootings have happened, but they're pretty rare. Yeah, you guys in Canada are, from what I know, the limited knowledge I have about Canada, you guys are pretty set. This country, man. The United States is crazy. It's a crazy place. I'll leave it at that. So again, it's the Wild West of the world at the moment. Man, this looks like okay, so Assassin's Creed Unity had DLC where you go to like some Tomb of the Kings or something. It looks a lot like this. You got to find the head of Saint Denis, and it's really it's really an Apple of Eden. That was good DLC, man. People hate on Unity. You guys will see. This always happens on my streams. Games that people don't like, when I stream it and people watch the playthroughs of the whole game, they think it doesn't look that bad. That's happened with several games. Mirror of Fate was one of them. But honestly, I don't think Unity is that bad of a game. It's really not. The storyline's weak overall, but it had its moments. I was going to show you my bookshelf with all my Star Wars EU novels. I used to have so many of them. I don't even know what happened to them throughout the years. Maybe I sold them. I wish I didn't. I want the Shadows of the Empire book. I don't want the print with the Legends banner on it, though. Like, I want one of the OG prints that doesn't have the Legends banner. Like, Legends. Get out of here with Legends. That's real Star Wars. It needs to say real Star Wars at the top. I played through all of Unity except for the DLC. It wasn't a great game. Yeah, as far compared to the rest of the series, I would put it probably near the bottom somewhere. But again, when it first came out, a lot of people said it was unplayable and, you know, so broken and glitchy. I beat it the first week and I didn't really run into any issues. Like, there were some frame rate issues, but that's about it. So for me, I didn't have that experience. I thought overall Arno, the main character, is fairly weak for a protagonist, but the gameplay, it felt like Assassin's Creed, and I enjoyed the gameplay, and the DLC I thought was really good. The DLC actually had a really good story. I enjoyed that. You're looking for a hardcover Shadows of the Empire? Oh yeah, I would love a hardcover of that. I always prefer hardcover over... If I'm going to get any book, I always prefer hardcover. It's just more durable. Man, I need to find a checkpoint because I'm dying. I liked Unity better than Syndicate. I liked it better than Syndicate too. I really didn't like the story, and if Tesla Chad is in this, he's gonna kill me because that's his favorite. I found the spikes. That's his favorite Assassin's Creed game. It's one of my least favorites. I didn't care about the story. Oh, what the Am I far away? I don't think I'm that far, actually. Just gonna run through these guys. There's a save point in this room. Oh, great. Yeah, every time I die, you pop up like, oh, there's a save room 2 feet from you. Damn it. This game seems very repetitive. I mean, you can say that about any game, really. Because in most games, you're doing the same thing from the beginning to the end. I don't think so. I don't think it feels repetitive. I mean, there's new environments, more upgrades, different enemies, bosses. I'm loving it so far. I stopped playing Assassin's Creed after Revelations. I have to finish the rest. You got a long way to go. That's what I tell Mekel. If he's still in the chat. Mekel, you still in here? Because he was mentioning to me that he wanted to start the series, but he had to start all the way back at like 1. Same thing I told him. You got a long way to go. You stream Super Star Wars? I plan to. I'll probably bundle it up with maybe all 3 of them in one night. I don't know. I could beat all 3 of those games. I just don't know how long it'll take. But I really... Super Empire Strikes Back is my favorite out of the bunch. Okay, where's the save room? I need to find the save room so if I die, I don't have to do all this crap again. Oh my god. Oh, you're still here? Alright. Yeah, I was talking about you in Assassin's Creed. Wow, okay, who's played Comic Zone? These guys right here. They look like the bad guys in Comic Zone in the 2nd level, or in the 1st level, that are in the sewers and have those hooks. That's what they look like right there. Oh shit, they're coming after me. How are you doing in Odyssey? I haven't played it in like a month, because I've been working on all this Halloween stuff. Last I checked, I was like 150 hours into the campaign. So I'm quite a ways in. I still remember being pissed at getting absolutely fucking nothing for collecting all the flags in AC1. Hey, you get an achievement. That's what you get. You get an imaginary reward. Unless you're playing on the PS3. Before the trophies existed, so on the PS3 you truly got nothing. What a slap in the face to the player. I loved AC Syndicate. It helped me deal with the death of my cat. I'm sorry to hear that. It's awful. But, I mean, hey, if you liked it, then, and if it helped you out, that's good. It's a really good thing. For me, I didn't care for the story too much. I do have fond memories of playing it, though, because when that game came out, I had just moved into, at the time, my girlfriend, now my fiance. We had just moved in together for the first time in our apartment, so I always relate Assassin's Creed Syndicate to that, because that was around the time when we had just freshly moved in, and I remember playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate in the big screen out in the living room. Oh my god, stop ringing that! Causing me distress. What's your favorite horror monster? Michael Myers, of course. Jiren, the most powerful warrior... Well, the same thing! How do I jump over that? I gotta get there. Okay, this time I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna stay still, and I'm gonna analyze my surroundings. The same damn spikes. Unacceptable. Damn it. See, okay, people have been saying this game's punishing. It's not because of the enemies or the bosses. It's because the death pits and the spikes. That's it. That's why. All spikes should be erased from video games. Just gone. Just Thanos. Out. Unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. Ah, I see your point. Nice spike pun. Let me go back down here again. Along with the sewer levels. You know, I'll even take the sewer levels as long as they don't have spikes and poison traps and drowning water sections. What's the plot of the game? I'm in a mysterious land inspired by Catholicism and like Spanish Inquisition stuff. And a miracle went wrong and there's a curse on the land. And yeah, I mean, that's the story. I really don't know how else to explain it. You're not supposed to jump over it? What do you mean? How am I supposed to get over it then? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I know. Oh, here we go again. There it is. No. I gotta get rid of these guys. Okay, we're back. See, I see the switch, but... Is there another way I can go? Oh, man. Oh, my God. I know where to go. Look. I could climb those Fuck. I died twice trying to jump over that. I've been replaying Donkey Kong Country 3 with my friend on Parsec. Holy shit, that game had a lot of weird gimmicks. I liked Donkey Kong Country 3. I liked all three of those games. Those are other... You know, those were one of the first games I was ever going to stream. And I just never got around to it. Shh. See, this is all I... God. This is all I had to do. That's it. Oh, there's a safe spot right there. It was next to me the whole time. Right there. Damn, Rogue Dragon, when you said it was there, it was literally right there. Holy shit. Alright. Let's not die again. Oh, I thought I could climb that. Nope. This is BS, man. This is some BS. Oh, I gotta get back up there. Meanwhile, Palpatine is talking to you from behind. Good. Let the anger flow through you. I know I gotta get to the other side. Hate these stupid faces. Get out of here, man. Ah! Oh, damn. I did that completely by accident. Awesome. Wait, I gotta slow down. Going too fast here. Spikes. Love of God, don't let me... No. Now it's no big deal if you die, right? Now I have a safe spot right here. Right upstairs. Conveniently placed. Oh, here we go. Look, and we got a shortcut. Alright. I love when a plan comes together. What is that in the background? The Jedi asked you to do something you're uncomfortable with, didn't they? You know, I'm not going to say it. I got a save point right there. I'm good. Just finished Leon's first playthrough. I'm on the end boss for Claire, but having trouble with Stage 4 Birkin. Wait, Stage 4 Birkin, is that like his true form where he's like a big dog jumping around everywhere? Because everyone has trouble with that part at first. You just have to keep firing at him. Shit. Only a YouTuber lore deals in absolutes. They asked you to spy on me, didn't they? Alright, here we go. Have you ever heard of the legend of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Of course not. It's not a story the Jedi will tell you. There are many abilities. Oh wait, hold on. No, he says there are many abilities. Oh, I don't remember the exact line. No. It says there are many abilities they consider unnatural, something like that. Oh, wait a minute. You're until Darth Plagueis the Wise. You were telling us how everyone that says this game is hard is game reviewer that sucks just a moment ago. No, hold on. The pits and spikes don't even count, man. Those are BS game tactics, is what they are. So I still don't accept that they're hard. That's gonna wake something up, I bet. No? Oh yeah, that's the line. The dark side of the Force could be a pathway to many abilities some would consider unnatural. I love Palpatine, man. Palpatine's awesome. He seriously did such a good job in Episode 3, like, because you knew he was a bad guy, and the way he just manipulated everyone, you're just like, man, you're such a delicious villain. Like, he's so good. I love Palpatine. For Yoda's sake, when are you going to review Episode 3? I don't know. That's one I wanted, like, 2 Christmases ago, when Force Awakens came out. Well, hold on. When did Force Awakens come out? I don't remember. But when Force Awakens came out... Oh, fuck. I wasn't even watching my health. I wanted to do, like, a Star Wars month and review Episode 3, the DS game, and the PS2 game. I have all the footage recorded for all that stuff, and I just never got around to it. But maybe this December. Maybe I'll finally do it this December. Seriously, the Star Wars Revenge of the Sith video games rocked. The DS game was a beat-em-up. And 3DS. It was the same game, essentially. But it was a beat-em-up. That's so cool. And then the PS2 game, of course, was a hack and slash. Those games are awesome. Why not do Star Wars stuff in May? I could. But December's closer. It's funny how when you watch episode 1, you see him talking to Maul and Dooku. Yeah, in watching the prequels now, especially on Blu-ray, it's the CG does not hold up. Like, I never understood why George Lucas went so crazy with CG. Like, I don't mind CG when it's necessary. Of course, you can't, fly real. You're not gonna have real spaceships flying around in space on a real life laser battle, So of course that's gonna be CG. But then you had you have movies like Lord of the Rings, or name any movie with a big army, and soldiers have like armor, and it's built for actors and extras to wear. Well, why couldn't they do that with the clone troopers? Why were the clone troopers all digital? Like, all the armor was 100% digital. They didn't build any armor for the prequel. For Attack of the Clones or Revenge of the Sith, they just put some CG and then Jango Fett's head on top of it. Like, they could have easily built real suits. I don't know why they didn't do that. Like, George Lucas loves CG. This giant blob keeps killing me. Like, how the hell do you kill this pile of crap? Yeah, you have to... Oh, man. I don't remember exactly. But you, I think the first thing you want to do is use that electric gun that you have. But by the end of that fight, I was almost out of ammo. So you definitely have to just keep at him until he dies. There's really no trick around it. I seen your review of Think 2011. It's nice to see someone else likes that movie. I do like that movie. Although that's another situation with CG. They used way too much CG. I think I mentioned that in the review too. The CG doesn't look good anymore. It really doesn't hold up well. Like, look at The Thing movie. It didn't... I mean, of course it didn't use CG. It was the 80s, but it was practical effects and it looked awesome. And I think they could have repeated that with the prequel, and they didn't. Just all animated. Oh, gotta go the other way. Even though they copied and pasted the soldiers in Lord of the Rings, they were still real people. Yeah, that's my point. Like, of course they're going to copy and paste them because there's so many. But, like, there's actual people wearing armor. I just wasted that accidentally. But that's not what you had with the clone troopers. They were all digital. 100% digital. And you could tell, too, like, when you see Commander Cody give Obi-Wan his lightsaber, and he's not wearing his helmet, it's... his head's, like, bobbling around, because it's not, like, perfectly centered on the CG body. It's awful looking. Want to watch really bad CG? Watch the Power Rangers? Oh, well, that's not fair. That you're back in the 90s now. But yes, I know exactly what you're talking about because I reviewed that movie. And the final battle, ooh, it's like it's like they're making a live action movie, and then suddenly Transformers Beast Wars graphics are just copy and pasted into it. Oh. Making some progress now. Jurassic Park used a mix of CG and practical effects, and it still holds up well. Yeah, Jurassic Park still looks really good, the original. They used real Stormtrooper armor and Rebel pilot flight suits when they filmed the story of Rebel Assault 2. I never played that game, and I always wanted to. When that came out, I didn't even have a PlayStation, and that's what I wanted to play it on. I just saw your Instagram post, your daughter wearing Jason's mask. Let me tell you, my daughter is 3 years old, and she's a lot like my son is, I would say, more like his mother in terms of just his overall personality. But my daughter is copy and paste to me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite proud of it. She the other day after I streamed Friday the 13th, oh, I need to break one more chain. She took my Jason mask, and my parents were over visiting, and she, on her own, decided to take the mask. And I have the picture on Instagram if you guys want to see that. But she took the mask, put it on, and just ran around the house scaring people. Or believing she was scaring people. We could see her coming, but she would just come and scream at us and run away and then rinse and repeat. And then my fiance is just like, she is a copy and paste of you. And I was like, not to toot my own horn, but I think I did a good job parenting. Yeah, my son's like me, my daughter's a lot like my wife. Yeah, see, with me it's the complete opposite. It's funny though, because my fiance's always bringing it up. She's always like, I wanted her to be my best friend, but she's like you. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be upset about that. I'm quite okay with that. Even though me and my son, we love doing things together. I love playing video games with him, but just his overall personality, I'd say he's a little bit more like his mother. T2 also brings CG into the norm. It still looks good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and see, a lot of these old movies, you could tell really bad CG whenever you watch the Blu-ray, because Blu-ray makes everything crystal clear for movies that were never meant to be in high definition, so it could point out, it could really highlight their imperfections. But Terminator 2, even in 4K, I have it in 4K, still looks awesome. CG still looks great. The worst movie I've ever seen, I knew that was going to happen because I missed, but whatever, we got a save point right there. The worst movie I've ever seen on Blu-ray, mind you, when I say worst movie, the movie is great, but where Blu-ray definitely doesn't serve the movie is Face Off. If you watch Face Off on Blu-ray, wow, and you see, okay, fuck, it spikes again, God. You see, like, I don't know, when a character gets, like, thrown back or there's an explosion or they go flying back, you can very clearly see the strings pulling the actors. It's the most hilarious. Me and my friends got really drunk one night watching Face Off years ago when we noticed all this stuff. And we were in tears laughing because it's so bad. It's like every single scene you see the harnesses pulling these actors and sending them flying. It's so bad. It's so bad it's good. Oh, God. I went the wrong way. Probably go another 30 minutes or so. Or if I fight another boss by then. Your daughter's going to be a gaming comic person like all of us. That's the goal. That is the goal. Do you know how badly they botched the remaster of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the series? No, I haven't heard of that. I was never big into Buffy. The only thing I knew about Buffy was the movie. I never really got into the series. Didn't you open a shortcut earlier? Yeah, I thought I did. But I think this is the way I have to go. I'm dreading these damn spikes. Jashira, welcome. I saw T2 on a huge HD TV and it looked amazing. That's what happens when you do good CG, though. That holds up for the eons to come. Actually, you know what one of the worst examples of CG is? Go back and watch Blade 1. The original Blade on Blu-ray. Wow. That final battle, when Deacon Frost turns into the Blood God. PlayStation graphics, suddenly. It's horrible. The thing that sucks about the Blu-ray of Raiders of the Lost Ark is that Lucas digitally removed the snake reflection in the glass. That's one thing, man. George Lucas went crazy with his special editions, man. Like, even with Star Wars, like, if you watch New Hope, he added, like, some CG robot in the background when they're just driving around the land speeder. Like, what's the point of editions like that? It looks completely out of place. You know, like, he went crazy with the CG. Oh, that's what you get. Don't mess with me again. I'm the chosen one, or whatever my name. Permanent one, or penitent one. Oh, hell yeah, I got another blood vessel. I'll be honest, the CG from that last battle wasn't even good back then. Well, imagine now. On Blu-ray. How do I... Ah. I know what to do. Anytime you see the vampires exploding in Blade 1 sucks nowadays, yeah. Basically, all the digital effects in Blade 1 look really bad by today's standards. I used to think it looked awesome back then. The original creator stuck to 4:3. Oh, what the Buffy the Vampire... The aspect ratio? Yeah, I heard about that. I know what you're talking about now. Oh, yes. Try to watch Spawn. Oh, yeah, I know. I have it. Where is it? I have it somewhere on my shelf. Oh, yeah, there it is. I have it right next to Space Jam. Yeah, Spawn looks really bad. Especially the ending when he confronts Malbolgia. Like, ooh! When is Halloween 4 review coming? Halloween night. Actually, Halloween morning, because I know people go out and do stuff. Halloween morning, October 31st. Is when you shall see the Halloween 4 review. Okay. How do I hit that? Oh, I know what to do. Come here. I was supposed to hit it earlier. I saw Spawn in theaters as a double feature with Event Horizon. I wonder if Event Horizon still holds up as a scary movie. Because I remember when I was a kid, that movie terrified me. But a lot of times when movies scared me as a kid and I watch them now, I don't understand why it scared me to begin with. Luigi's Mansion 3 comes out on Halloween. Yes, it does. And I'm going to get it. For sure. Ah, there's a second chain. Blade is an underrated character. We need to see more of him. Well, we are getting Blade in the MCU. In some way, shape, or form. Marvel didn't reveal how exactly. But at least we have an actor. The guy that played Cottonmouth in Luke Cage. He's a good-ass actor. I'm glad. Ooh. Gotta do it just right. Wait a minute. This is a timing theme. Isn't Event Horizon essentially Doom? Kinda. It's a good comparison. Okay. Yeah, I think this is... Damn it, I feel like I'm just missing it. Ah! Now. Yeah, I can get it now. Yes! Did the new Blade actor get nominated for an Oscar? I'm not sure. Possibly. Acquire Knot of Rosary Rope. Okay, I got more stuff. Quest items. Means kryptonite puzzles. I hate puzzles. I hate flea men. I hate spikes. I hate bottomless pits. Underwater sections. There's a lot of hatreds I have that I've discovered in these streams. Ah! Die! Can I go back to that thing now? Wait, hold on. That's a whole new section. I think the chain should be off that big thing over. Was up here? He won Oscar for Moonlight? I've never seen that. He also hates minions and Dom. Poor Dom. See, but I have to hate Dom though, because his AI sucks. Actually, I think Gears of War 3 is going to be co-op stream with Mekel there. He's going to be Dom, so it'll be better than the AI. Oh, another empty vial. Hell yeah. I don't think anything's going to come to get me, is it? Nope. Ah! Wait! Just want to get out of here. You liking the game so far? Hell yeah. This game's awesome. I actually don't even want to get off. The only reason I'm going to get off soonish is because I got to take my kid to school in the morning. And kids have to wake up at the crack ass of dawn. I'm slightly better than the AI. Hey, as long as you can survive on Insane, we're good. 'Cause that's what I'll be playing on. Okay. Let's go down. Have I already... Oh. I'm opening all these shortcuts now. Oh, you know, I better go save. Now that I have a shortcut. Oh no. No, what do I do, you motherfucker? Oh wait, hold on, I'm gonna start right there. Never mind. Go left first? Oh. For the power, there's power-ups? Shit, well now I gotta go all the way over there again though. Screw it, I'll go there next. I'm gonna go up top first. Will you play Last of Us? Probably not anytime soon, just because I never finished the first one. I got Last of Us on PS3 when it came out, and then I got Last of Us Remastered when it came out, and I have not played it besides like the first hour, so I will stream it someday. I don't know when. But Last of Us 2, sure, I probably could get a lot of views from it, but I'm not going to play it until I do the first one.
The answer to my prayers.
Thinketh thee for thine aid. Now that you brought Cobb's Zone, I want you to see you play it. I will someday. I love that game. Fourth toe made of limestone. It's weird. Reduces dodging cooldown. Where was that big vase? Oh, I can go left now at least. Last of Us is free on PS Plus. I know, and that angers me because I paid $60 for it. And if I knew I wasn't even going to play it yet, like I should have just waited until now. If I could tell the future, I would have definitely waited. We play Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I never really got into that. I own it on 360, but I haven't played it either. I'm telling you guys, like, most games you'll ask me about, most old games, I probably have it in my collection. I just haven't touched it. Yeah, get past the bull people? Alright, that's where I'm going now. I remember getting Comic Zone for Christmas with Sonic and Knuckles. I never owned Comic Zone growing up. I wanted it, and I never got it. But I rented it a billion times. To the point where probably someone should have just bought it for me. I probably rented it enough times to actually have owned it. Game rentals. That's such a foreign thing now for kids. Like, you can't even rent games anymore. I mean, I guess you can if you do like GameFly and stuff. But who the hell uses Redbox or GameFly for renting games? Does anyone even do that? Does anyone here in the chat do that? GameFly or Redbox for games? I don't understand how that would make sense, though, because games nowadays typically... I mean, most like AAA games you can't beat in a day or two. A lot of games are long. So, yeah, Redbox or GameFly, I don't really understand the point of it. Are the Ghost Survivor missions canon? I heard it wasn't. No, they're definitely not. They're definitely side what-if stories. They make it very obvious that they are. But they're a lot of fun. I still recommend them. The one with the Umbrella Soldier can be. There's nothing that prevents it from being canon. At what point will you see the events of Symphony of the Night? Ooh. Next one's part 3, 4, 5, I think. Don't quote me on that. I think it was part 5, the way I have it planned out. The library in some states right now, video games? I bet they have lots of scratches. I don't remember the last time I've been to a library. Okay, we'll do that. Let me try my devastating new attack. Ah! I like it. My GameStop has X2 mint with box and manual for $15. X2. You talking about Mega Man X2? Or something else? Because there's no way they have that for $15, unless I'm thinking of a completely different game than you're talking about. Oh, thank you. We got a new warp. Mega Man X2. What? How do they have that for $15? Does the game not go for that much? Because that sounds really low priced. I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's part of the collection, so its value probably tanked. Sure. I think the manager is my friend giving me a discount. Oh. Gotcha. I thought you saw like regular price of that. That sounds unusual. What the heck? Is there not a boss fight coming up?
Bitter moments, an unsurmountable war. Will there ever be?
That's what I'm really looking for, is boss fight. You give her another one? Oh. I didn't know I'd give it the same person. I don't even know if destroying those statues done anything, but I like it. Oh! Oh my god. Would you play a gender switch of Mega Man, so Mega Woman? I mean, if it was roll, like, I mean, if it's Mega Man gameplay, sure, but, like, if they make a game with roll in the Mega Man role, no, roll in the Mega Man role, you guys know what I mean. If it was roll, like, trying to save Mega Man, yeah, that might be cool, actually, because if you, like, look at the Mario games, Princess Peach is always kidnapped, but look at, if you play Super Princess Peach, that's actually a super fun game. And she has to save Mario. Oh, I didn't realize that door was there. Boss fight! Hey, Rogue Dragon. Do you know if there's a boss fight here? I would really like to fight a boss. Oh! No! No! You son of a bitch! You forgot to hit the bell in the previous area? Oh. Where was that statue now? Oh, let me go up here. The boss is the spikes, yeah. The boss is always the spikes, apparently. How's the game treating you? Putting a lot of spikes in my way, to say the least, is what it's doing. Wait, this takes me to a portal? It says nothing happened. No, boss, I just want to get you power-ups. Oh. I'll go back later. I think Baby gets the point. Nice. What about Roll as a Smash character? I'm surprised she isn't in Smash with her stupid little soccer ball that she could kick around. For Marvel vs. Capcom. Here we go again. Here we go again. The BS begins. Look at all those spikes. What is their problem? Ugh. Oh, fuck. Oh, you bastards. Oh my god. At least those don't hurt me too bad. It's these I'm worried about. These insta-kill ones. They can insta-kiss my ass. Okay. Okay. Make the jump! I can't stand it. I finally beat it. I killed that hunk of slime. Oh, congrats. Birkin deserves no mercy. Yeah, this is Wily Castle. Yeah, the enemies are fairly easy in this game. Which is why they decided to fill everything else with spikes. If I make the stream at the start next time, I'm making you a death to spikes counter. It'll likely be a very high number. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of the spikes. It's like I'm making good progress. I'm minding my own business. Spike. Like I'm outside walking my dog, not bothering anyone. Spike. They don't care. They just put them everywhere. There's no strategy to it. It's just place a spike here, place a spike there. Oh, let this spike knock him into other spikes. It's dastardly. Evil. Pure evil. Okay. God. Oh my god, every time I make a jump like over the spikes, it's like an asshole clench moment. Please. No more. It's over, thank you. This game has more spikes than Mortal Kombat. It really does. It really does. More spikes than every Mario game combined. I want to fight another boss. Where the hell am I? How the hell did I get back here? How did this lead all the way to the beginning of the game? I'm so confused. Oh. Yeah, I can't add more stuff. Let me see what I should add. It recovers health when destroying surrounding objects. Oh, yeah, definitely. Strength and vitality, let's do it. Break the wall below? Oh, I didn't even see that wall.
I'm not worthy of thine. I will pray for thee. Now my feet are marching towards return of.
What the hell? I'm trying to process in my head how this all connected. Okay. So I guess there was something I forgot to do here. I'll go back down there real quick. Do a little bit of exploration. Oh wait, were there spikes here? No, there weren't spikes here. It's all coming together. Yeah, it is a satisfying feeling when it all starts coming together. Although I had no idea I was heading towards the beginning of the game. I know better than to not save. Resident Evil syndrome. You don't want to get cocky. You don't want to get cocky, not save, and then you die. Okay, over here. I'll kiss my ass. Okay, you know, I'm trying not to bother these people. And then they choose to bother me. Don't get cocky, kid. Let's blow this thing and go home. Oh. Oh, man. Can I get him? Duh. Probably need a double jump, maybe? Wait, I think I'd get him. Ah, if I do it just... Oh, fuck. Nope. Okay. Do I activate this? There we go. I can't go over there. No way, I'm not even gonna try to reach that. Oh, see, there's a whole section right here. Let me go over there. It's gotta be what I'm missing. And these are the moments in Symphony of the Night when you get semi-lost. Two of you in here. You guys are awesome. Spending your late nights here on the channel. It's very sweet of you. Okay. Go down. Okay, let's go down. Are there spikes here? Okay, no spikes. Gotta heal. Ah! Leave me be. I wonder if Vivid's breaking point is. I'll say this, I'm nowhere near it. I've had worse. You guys saw me play Resistance Retribution and Gears of War Judgment. So, I'm nowhere near. Am I going to land on spikes? No, I'm not. Those are the games that almost push me to my limits. Hey, Very Boring Films. How's the game? Been thinking of picking this up? Well worth it. Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, so gotta go around the other side. So disgusting. Gunslinger Joe's the breaking point. You know, by the definition of the word breaking point, I think Gunslinger Joe DLC was the breaking point. Because that's the only stream I actually I mean, there's some games I didn't finish, like Friday the 13th on NES and Nightmare on Elm Street, just because it kind of sucked, and I was like, eh. But that game was the one where I was like, I can't play this anymore. I was so mad. I think that was the breaking point. That's what I was looking for. Here we go. Oh, the Eagle's Tower dungeon in Zelda. When did you lose it in Resistance Stream? The final battle. The final battle in Resistance Retribution. It just sends, oh my god, a ton of giant monsters, a ton of robots that are annoying, all while you're trying to shoot the laser at the main enemy. It's just an endless barrage of enemies. It's awful. And then you have to deal with the PSP style controls. It's just, oh god. Which the game's not even that bad, don't get me wrong. It's just, holy shit. They went crazy with that game. Check if it was a breaking point for your controller. I feel a boss fight. Get out of here. Open the door. Open the door. Ooh, fart clouds. I think I'll go up. Any horror games you can recommend? I don't know. People in chat probably mention better than I can, because there's not a lot of horror games, I feel, like modern ones that are that great compared to like some of the classic ones we used to have, you know? Like, I feel like a lot of them aren't even really scary anymore. You know which one I do like that I want to stream sometime is, I have Until Dawn. I've never played it. But I do have Until Dawn Rush of Fear on PlayStation VR. That's a fun game. It's very House of the Dead-like. It uses the move like a light gun. That's a fun one. Does not fear farts. Oh, here we go. Oh, you're invisible. Oh. Where are you? What a dick. What? Oh, save point right there. Cool. So I'm not far. I think I'll go down this time. So I want to face one more boss. That's it. Is that too much to ask for? Damn, his enemies are starting to do way more damage. Block her attack, you have a chance to hit her. Oh, the invisible bitches? Oh, I don't have to fight these guys again. How she was on the other side of the door? Because video games. That's why. I hate when they charge at me. Alright. Shoes up one level. Jump scares and monsters don't scare me. The atmosphere of games do. Yeah, I think atmosphere is a much more effective way to do scare. Even in movies, like jump scares can be kind of cheap if they're not done right or if they're done too much. Those flea men were going hard after me. What's that? Oh, it's an orb. I'll get it later. Ooh, was she dead? Oh no, there's two. Okay, one's out. Ah, the enemy design is so good. Yeah, music has to go with atmosphere. They're hand in hand. Oh my god. You see that? She got me while the flea men had me distracted. That's BS teamwork right there. One more hit. I think the other one died. Seriously, they gotta cut it out with the flea men. I wonder what they're called in this game. It's like an arena labyrinth or something. What do you think of what Doom 3 tried to be more horror oriented? It was okay. I just didn't. It didn't feel like Doom. Doom. I don't know. I don't think Doom should try to be a horror game. I think Doom is pure brutal action at its best, and that's what Doom 2016 did really well. So then with Doom 3, I don't know. It feels a little bit out of place. Good game. Just doesn't feel like Doom. It just feels like a other thing. Oh no, I gotta go the other way. Oh my god. Alright, I got that flea man. Fleamentine. Fleamen 2. I hate them. I don't care what they're called. This all looks the same. Of course it's gonna crump. Oh no! Oh, I gotta get the hell out of here. I gotta get the hell out of here. No, no, no! Please. Please leave me alone. Is that what I came here for? Gold coins. Wasn't worth it. Oh no, you better get... I blocked! Well, at least she'll send me back to the save point and I can go the other way now. I think Doom 3 could have been a spin-off game than being part of Doom Guy's story. Yeah, it was really... I mean, story-wise, it was a reboot of the original Doom. They just keep going back to the initial accident. It was good being its own thing, but I prefer Doom 2016. That's the best Doom game. I was just trying to slide under this thing. Is the Doom guy even in Doom 3? I mean, you're playing as a Marine in green body armor. So he's as close to Doom guy as it gets. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm in the ass cloud. Wait. Okay. Go this way. Oh my god. It's a death trap. You guys saw that. That was a death trap. You can't survive that. Wow. I heard Doom Annihilation didn't like your review, so you hit it with no, they did hit me with a copyright strike. It's not because they didn't like the review, though. It was definitely Content ID, because the second I hit upload, the YouTube's bot hit it immediately. But yeah, it's still blocked, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have made it public already. You need an item to be immune to the gas. Yeah, apparently. There was no surviving that fall. Getting hit because I'm not fighting these flea men. I'm just trying to avoid them. That's the Roach Room from Silent Hill 2 on steroids. I don't even remember the Roach Room. Okay. Go down. I'm in another ass cloud. Alright. Over here. Alright. Let me block this bitch. Out of my face. I don't have time for you. Trying to make it to your boss, whoever it is. Oh my god. Trying to do it too fast. Why can't I hit that? That top part I couldn't hit. I gotta be getting close to a boss. It's been forever since I faced one. Falling platforms. More flea men. This game hits all my triggers. All my triggles. Triggles. What do you think of Bethesda setting their own Doom universe? I think it could be amazing. I mean, they kind of did with Doom 2016. I'm gonna die. They had a death pit there. Do you guys see what I mean with this game? With spikes and the death pits? They went crazy. They're all over the place. Why? Like, there's environmental traps everywhere. There's way more environmental traps than enemies. There's sure as hell a lot more environmental traps than bosses. It's BS, man. It's BS distractions. Game over, man. Game over. I'm gonna kill everything now. Except this guy. My tribbles. My tribbles are hit. Our flea men will blot out the sun. That's possibly the most evil thing that someone could say. Alright. It's not even hard. This part's not even hard. It's just incredibly stupidly easy to just fall into one of this game's BS moments. Like, oh wait, there's some flea men, there's some spikes. Oh, the floor fell under you and now you died in a pit of despair. That's the summary of this game. That's my review. That's my review right there with that sentence. So this game is making you verse yourself? Fuck you. Alright, do we go up or down now? I'm gonna go up. Hate you. Had enough of it. See, look, if I back up too far, I go plummeting back down. So I look. Yeah, there we go. Alright. There we go. There we go. Come on, come on. There we go. I can't even imagine how game journalists... I don't even think game journalists made it through the game. I don't believe they did. I don't see how they would. I know the art of game journalism, and they would fall into a pit of despair every single time there was one. Okay. Now I'm ready. Trying to... Oh no, I'm standing on the... I was standing on the crumbling platform healing myself. Why? Why are there crumbling platforms? At least have like a mattress down there waiting for me, you know? If it weren't for that crumbling platform, I would have survived that. Game journalists wouldn't have made it past level 1. Yeah, I can't imagine them getting past these crumbling platforms. They'll be like, the floor falls under you in some sections. This game sucks. A spike mattress. It's an ancient temple. Why wouldn't there be crumbling platforms? Because I don't like them. That's why. They shouldn't be there. Let me go down this time. And look, they're like crisscrossing flea men at you now. Okay. I haven't been all the way down there yet. Oh my god. Can't wait till I get the power to breathe in that cloud, then I don't have to wait for it to pass by. I mean, I still stand by the fact that this game is still way easier than all these internet stories I've heard about it being this brutal, unbeatable game. That is definitely not the case. It's just got a bunch of cheap traps. That's all it is. Got some upgrades now. 1 out of 10 too many spikes. Oh, by the way, let me share with you guys the worst. I saved this because I haven't seen the Joker yet. I plan to this weekend. But I read some reviews, and I found quite possibly the worst Joker review I have ever read. Hang on, I sent it to my friend, and it's just... It's the worst example of a review. Hang on, here I found it. Alright, so I don't remember where I saw it, but this reviewer said... The true appeal of the new Joker movie lies in its invidious validation of the white male resentment that helped bring President Trump to power. That is a review for the Joker fictional DC Comics movie. Was it Variety? I don't remember. I screenshotted just the actual summary of the review. But, that's not how you review a movie. But that's how game journalists review games, too. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. That's not a movie review. That's just a commentary on... on politics. How is that a movie review? Oh, wait, what am I doing fighting? I'm leaving. The sad part is a white guy probably wrote that. Maybe. I don't know. I should have... I should have remembered where I saw that review. Somewhere on Twitter. I saw it on Twitter, and I took a quick picture of it, and my friend's a big Joker fan, and I was like, hey, check this review out. It's so bad. This game is hard. It must be because of Donald Trump. Oh my god, thank you! Got a save point. I can smell a boss. Oh, yep, boss, because this lady's here. Yeah, here. Finally, guys, we made it to a boss. Let's do it. I actually saw the movie on Friday. It's real good. I think I'm going to see it next Sunday. I think I'll have time next Sunday. Okay. I survived pits and death falls. You bosses are nothing to me. Wait, what's hurting me? Can those spikes hurt me? Oh, crap. Wait. Damn environment. Damn, I was just gonna go all out on them, but I need to be careful. Whoa! What's happening? Okay! Wow! Let me not stand in the middle. I guess I gotta wait my turn. Whoa! Oh, look at the old lady. Man, if I die by falling into that fire, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Finish her! Yeah! There you go. The boss is... See, no, this boss was literally a death pit full of fire. Guilt has been expiated. feels good beating that boss. Alright, let's get to the save point. Think I'll end it after this. See what I get. Achieve autonomous ultra instinct. I hate that they called it autonomous ultra instinct. I liked in the Japanese version where it was just ultra instinct and then ultra instinct mastered.
In the name of
Autonomous is like one word too much.
and the sons of the miracle.
may the gold in my visage
Did I get all three of these things that I needed already?
Of your soul, heart of guilt, return now from the dream.
Holy wound of contrition. This is the third? How many bosses are there? I know I needed three things. Was that just to access a new area? Ooh, something's happening. Whoa. My controller's shaking like crazy. Gotta go, felt sleepy. See you later, Shadow Phoenix. I'm gonna cut it off in a moment. I'm just gonna go to the village and then we'll save and then I'll leave the rest for next Monday. So, Rogue Dragon, since you're familiar with this game, by next Monday, you think I'll be able to beat it?
Allowed to meet the visage of contrition. Penitent one in silence. After bowing before the traverse now its threshold, we penitents carry such guilt that perhaps the affliction is giving us.
I believe so, yes, awesome.
But be wary. Amongst prayers, it might silently come creeping to us one.
That was a cool boss fight, though. Very Castlevania-like everything else in this game. Gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite games this year, I would say. I think I would put it in the top 10 this year.
take the next of my
Maximum health. Heard about this game, would love to play it. Is there anything else? I know it's Xbox, PS4, and Switch. Anyone know if it's on PC, on Steam? I imagine it would be. Actually, let me go back down. I saw a soul that I could have gotten, I think. Ah, fuck. Let me go get it. Steam, yes. Okay, yeah, so Steam, PC, or Steam, Switch, PS4, Xbox. This is the Xbox version, but I can't imagine that graphically it's any different. Oh, never mind. I can't go up there. Okay. Should lead me to the village, right? I love this. I'm getting all kinds of switches now. Ooh! Oh, I can't jump high over the water. Wait a minute. I can get him from here. Ah! There, baby rescued. Need more Souls of Power Soul Edge. Alright. Okay. We gotta go up. I'm gonna go here to save. See you there, Cello. Yeah, Friday, for those of you heading out, Friday, next stream. Actually, after I get off here overnight, I'm gonna post another video, which I'm very excited about. And then, it's not the Castlevania timeline, it's something else. And then next Friday I'll be streaming, or this Friday coming up, I'll be streaming Ghostbusters again. May or may not be able to beat it on Friday. There's still a little bit left in that game. That game, I forgot how long it can feel. Sometimes it can be a bit long. What was your favorite Metal Slug? I don't know. I don't know what my favorite is, but my least favorite, I believe, is 5. The one where it's just mostly robots, and it was really short. All the other ones, I think I like almost equally. Alright, we saved. So for now, we've defeated 3 bosses tonight. And now, next time, we will go, I guess this way. I don't know if that's going towards the end game, but We're about 4 hours into this game, so far it's nowhere near as hard as I imagined, but a lot of spikes, a lot of deaths, a lot of poison gas, a lot of pits. So I will catch you guys later. You guys have been awesome, and you can watch my video later tonight that I'm going to post if you're awake. If not, I will see you guys in the comment section. Since you made it to the end of this video, I assume you enjoyed it, so why don't you go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any new content. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, links in the description below, and if you'd like to support the channel, you can join my Patreon or become a channel member. This is Fabian, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.